How's it going, everybody? I am Donut, as always. This is a Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, get the fuck off this channel. We are reading some more Cyborg 009. Volume 6, start of another arc here, start of another part, or whatever you want to call it here. Got a girl here in the background behind 009 and 003. And, you know, she's holding him like this is a sad tale or something like that. Makes me think this is someone who's going to die or something. But, very Greek inspired, which I do know that the next arc is named the Mythos Cyborg arc or something like that. And so I assume the Greek mythos or something like that. But yeah, I like her hair. Very, very angular face in general. Some big titties. And a butterfly as well. And her eyes, you know, seem very bug-like, very butterfly-like maybe. But I don't know. Either way, I believe this is... It's very hard trying to find this information. I'm kind of having to, like, you know, Google Translate a lot of Japanese stuff off of Japanese Wikipedia and stuff like that. But it seems like, from what I can gather, that the Mythos Cyborg arc is the last arc in its original run. In Cyborg 009's original run, it was canceled midway through this arc, and so it got a very unsatisfactory ending. However, when it was compiled into books, into volumes, which is what we're reading, an additional, like, 20 pages or so were added to it. Then, additionally, when the colored edition came out of Cyborg 009, the full color edition, 20 more pages were added to it. I don't think we're going to get to see those, because I can't find them anywhere. I can only find them, like, physically if I bought the physical Japanese volume or something like that, but that would cost way too much, so can't do that. But we should get a little bit of a better expanded ending here with those 20 additional pages. So this was originally in Weekly Shonen King, I believe, and then this is the last arc that's going to be in Weekly Shonen King before it went on like a hiatus for just a little bit. I only think like a couple months or maybe a year or something until someone else picked it back up and said, no, we'll publish Cyborg 009. Also, like, the reason it got canceled was just there's nothing really like this manga at all at this point. Cyborg 009 is reading it now in present day, you know, extremely common. You know, it is a shonen series. There's a billion shonen series just like this. Not just like it, but you know what I mean. But in the 60s, we've read a lot of stuff, and yet there's nothing really like this at all. It has a big-ass cast. It has a complex storyline. You know, it's very serialized. There's nothing like that at this time. And so it got canceled because they're like, who can possibly read this? They would have to have read every other chapter. And they're going to have to keep all these characters in mind. You have a main cast of 9 people? That's crazy. Not including the Doctor and, you know, all our additional cast. And so, understandable, but also, you know, you gotta, the fact that it's so unique is a selling factor in and of itself, which is why it, you know, got picked up by somebody else and, you know, became one of the very first, like, million selling copied manga or something. But yeah, so, we'll keep all that in mind. I think that's all I gotta say. Yeah, that's it. Let's go into this one. Starting off with our prologue. In Greece. So, okay, indeed we are doing a Greek thing. The birthplace of beauty and culture. The country of the gods. Mount Olympus, the famed mountain that once served as the palace of the gods, now serves a very different, far more sinister purpose. In its mighty shadow, a modest shepherd tends his flock. Okay, but then a black sheep. Hey, Blackie, where you going? Don't make me come and get you. But jumps out of his hands. What did I do? Bah! What's gotten into him? Better get back here. But then, a horse. It's gonna be like you know, black horse. You definitely think of you know, I immediately go like Headless Horseman sort of thing. But okay, then someone else threw a rock at the sheep. Knocked unconscious. Was it the horse? It's a centaur. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It's a centaur. Hopping down the mountain. Cool. This is our prologue. Interesting. Our prologue's usually just like all narration. But this time, not so. On he goes, and Hunting the lamb, is that what it was about? Hunting the sheep, rather. Now you hide within the sheep here. Hey, boy, it's about time you make a sacrifice to the gods. So that's what that is for. Yeah, hell yeah. Love these designs. I can see where Gonagai got it from, working for Ishinomori. I believe it was that way, right? Ishinomori. Did Ishinomori work for Gonagai, or did Gonagai work for Ishinomori? I believe Ishinomori worked for Gonagai, but I don't. It could be the other way around, actually. Sorry, I believe Gonagai worked for Ishinomori. I believe that is the case. But either way, I can see where I got it from. And again, the like Blue Note kind of characters in Disney. All right, and then he leaves. Okay, that was Archimedes. This is Archimedes. A monster came down from the mountaintop and killed Blackie. I've never seen anything like it. It was half man and half horse. Oh, it was one of the centaurs. What? All I know is that he stole my sheep. But okay, so yeah, the other people know of the centaurs and the gods and everything like that, but he does not. Okay. Centaurs just make believes. They don't actually believe in the centaurs, just the myth of the centaurs. Got it. But yeah, 40, 50? There's one missing, though. Yeah. Smacks us. It's our fault making up stories to try and get out of the consequences. And no dinner for you. Oh, poor Archimedes. Is he just, like, named after Archimedes, or is it just a similar name? Like, coincidence? Or is he actually Archimedes? What's going on there? But now, the actual chapter itself. Chapter 22. The Gods of Mount Olympus. And I do think that, the centaurs aren't gods, but I think that the gods of Mount... We might get cyborgs in the image of the gods of Mount Olympus. And then also some, like, cyborg centaurs and stuff like that. But okay, we got, like, a centaur camp. We got other centaurs here as well. They don't look like cyborgs at all. And we got a hippo, like a hippo biped. We got a unicorn guy there or something. And yeah, bull in the background as well. So, but and then a cat one here, or panther one. You idiots, Centaurus D. Dr. Uranus gave us explicit instructions. We cannot allow humans to see our true forms. Okay. So yeah, we're trying to be in secret here. Yeah, but wouldn't it be a banquet without wine and meat? Whoever said this was a banquet, this is just a meeting. Okay. So yeah, we got definitely different ideas here. They do have like Dr. Uranus who made all of them. Interestingly, not Black Ghost or anything, but it's something completely separate, unless Dr. Uranus is working with Black Ghost. But yeah, like the panther here, fully like clothed, and this one as well, wearing something around its neck. I think maybe. Hard to tell. But either way, the panther here, fully clothed, wearing robes, wearing, Greek-style robes and all that. Meanwhile, the centaurs, all just butt naked, completely naked. So definitely something, class-wise going on here or something maybe. But, and he's got Achilles heels on his shoes, or like Achilles wings on his heels. And yeah, that Achilles rubs me. Okay. So... that interesting thing to be like, we're going to make Achilles into a cyborg. And then you make that? Interesting. But definitely they're being named after all the gods and everything. What an insolent fool. And then, okay, here's the girl from the cover. Maybe. Her hair's a little bit different, but maybe. And a big old boy here. Let them savor their feast. Sure, Atlas. Okay, that's Atlas. Yeah. That's a big old boy. He can definitely hold the weight of the world on his shoulders. Of course, you'll be glad to have any food no matter where it came from. Why do you say this? Yeah, what do you mean? You're so big, your stomach could probably fit two of those whole sheep. Yeah, you're right, I am a giant. And Helena, look, but before we get to whatever she's looking at. Yeah, this guy just looks like a straight up robot, but we've had kind of those cyborgs before where it's like, it just looks like a robot, but it is a cyborg, technically. Technically it is a cyborg who needs to eat, apparently. Okay, this shining bright star in the sky. It's Apollo. He's got Dr. Uranus and Dr. Gaia. Gaia. I assume that's how you say that with him. Okay. Dr. Uranus and Dr. Gaia. Not like Gaia, like, the Earth or something, but they're coming down on winged chariots. Cool. And they got a fucking dragon, too. We just got a straight up dragon. Okay, here's the fucking... Well, here's two doctors. I'm not sure which one's which. So wait, I guess, yeah, both, one's Dr. Uranus and one's Dr. Gaia or something. And then this, no idea who this is. This is just a Valkyrie, maybe, but a boy? I don't know. He's got flaming hair as well. Huh. What the fuck are these designs? What, he fell over himself and everybody laughed at him. But yeah, we got a lion, a horse, a bull. Quiet! Gentlemen. Is this just like a dog in a clown costume? What is this design? But okay. And yay, president! Okay, president. I'm guessing he's Uranus then. Emperor! President Emperor! And okay, so that was a little satyr boy. Okay. He just got a unicorn horn though instead of like satyr horns. Okay. Silence! Listen! Alright. What do they got to say? Gentlemen, I have a very serious matter to discuss with you. You all know we have cyborg cells placed throughout the globe. What you may not know is that the entire Vietnamese cyborg men group has been annihilated. Okay, yep. Picking back up on that. Okay, the only group capable of such a feat is us Mythos cyborgs. Mythos? I guess they're like mutant cyborgs or something? I don't know where we're gonna go with that. But yeah, the killers were also cyborgs. Really? Very interesting. Yeah, rumor has it, this group is made up of the infamous 900 cyborgs, the prototypes that rebelled against Black Ghost. And since then, they have caused nothing but aggravation. Traitors, huh? Where are they? Relax, that's not all. Listen, although it is true that you are the most advanced cyborgs yet created, the 00 series have demonstrated power beyond their initial design. We haven't been able to explain it on a technical level, but it is an issue we must nevertheless face. They were developed during the nascent stages of cyborg technology. Obviously, Black Ghost had yet to perfect discipline and loyalty. I see. Obviously, Black Ghost had yet to perfect discipline and loyalty in them. I see. Yeah, led by a rogue scientist by the name of Dr. Gilmore, they use teamwork to their advantage and have proven a formidable adversary. Gentlemen, I want you to think about that. History has shown that teamwork and unity overcomes the raw strength of essential power. To bring down these evil renegades, your team must be united. Okay, cool. And I like seeing the villains recognize and say, like, look throughout history, teamwork always overcomes a raw central power. You know, no matter how much a country, a state, whatever, a civilization tries to focus everything into a central power, it can, get overthrown by just a bunch of people teaming up, a bunch of people working together. But okay, we got Atlas, probably fucking Zeus, probably Hades, Helena, I don't know. What's the name of the horse Zeus fucked? I don't know, maybe that one. And then the Minotaur, lion from Greek mythology? I don't know. I don't know for that one. I have no idea for this one. And then, this one was fucking Achilles, right? That's Achilles, so I don't know what it could be anything. It could be anything. And then our centaurs, along with the, hippo in a bikini, not a bikini, I don't know, a frilly little frou-frou thing here, and then a skirt. And then the satyr as well. But yeah, okay, those are all our people. I'm curious to get the names for all of them. And okay, he's just spending some time alone with 003. At it again. What's going on? Soldiers fighting, dying, still in Vietnam right now. And yeah, just put it out of your mind. Yeah, she can't really do that. That's her, that's her whole ability. And alright, 002 comes back on. And the war goes on. The more soldiers die. How pointless. What can you do when they're so determined to kill each other? It's so sad. Warfare is ingrained in the human mind. And that's what the Black Ghost exploits. Okay. 002's leg back up in business. He's cutting through the waterfall with his nose. Actually, it's even better than before. Dr. Gilmore is a genius. Where is the doctor? I guess you were just out on the battlefield, so. But okay, yeah, he's just consumed with his research. And, okay. Doing some tests on 005. Cool. Hopefully we'll get a fucking name for him at some point. That would be real nice. But yeah, really put him through some stress tests. He's being upgraded. Hell yeah. So, okay, not just stress tests, but he's being straight up upgraded. Alright, what did we do to him? And yeah, he's so chill. He's so cool. He's so dope. Look how big he is, too. My God. You can curl up and sleep on that chest. Whew. That's a big boy. Okay, so you can't do anything new, but you can do everything better. Unfortunately, can't add any abilities the Black Ghost hasn't already given you. Okay, yeah, but I can enhance those powers that you do have. Okay, cool. But alright. 005, please demonstrate. Crush that steel ball for me. This frame has no meaning. What the fuck? Ishinomori, why? He just really was like, oh, it's like a bowling ball, actually. Hold on, I got an idea. But it has no meaning. Saying outright, this has no meaning. So funny. All these pins look terrible. Is that how bowling pins used to look? Or is it just bad at drawing them? But alright, yeah, he didn't crush it, he didn't crack it. He turned it to powder. The strength of 1,000 men. Holy shit. Yeah, can you suit me up, Doc? Push my peak to Mach 5 something. Push my peak to Mach 5 something? Shouldn't it be or something? But okay, I did that when I fixed your leg. You can fly faster now and for longer spans of time. Right on, Daddy-o. But yeah, 003, of course. I don't want it. I do not want it. I'm sorry, but I don't even want the powers I have. Even Enhance Me just takes us further from being human. Yeah, of course. Like, she is, as we were just showing, you know, this is real rough on her. Soon we won't even look human. I mean, that might be going a bit too far. But I mean, also look at our foes. And okay, 004. Just running. Dr. Gilmore! What's wrong with her? Her sensitivity gets in the way of her common sense. Come on, Gilmore. I mean, he's a scientist at heart, you know. Do not forget that you are wanted targets of Black Ghost. That as well. We're not going to get a normal life whether we want it or not. But yeah, you know, it's... 003 has every right to be upset as she is, but also Dr. Gilmore at the same time does have every right to be like, you're gonna die if I don't do this. You guys are all gonna die if I don't do this. But yeah, I understand, Gilmore. I'm sorry. You're right. I know. We need this. But I need you in the comm room. There's a strange transmission coming for you. Okay. His head pops off. Who could it be? Alright. Who the hell is this? To the radio room. Greetings, Dr. Gilmore. It's been a long time. I understand you have the 00 cyborgs in your possession. Dr. Gaia. That's... Alright, yep. We're coming to exterminate you, so within 2 weeks, make your way to Magma. It's an island in the Aegis Sea. If for some reason you don't make it in 2 weeks, we will come to you. There is no point hiding from us. We can find you wherever you are. Make it easy for us, and we'll make your deaths as painless as possible. Alright, big bold strategy here, because it would be more advantageous for us to stay where we're at and, like, secure our defenses. Okay, Dr. Uranus wants to say something. Greetings, Dr. Gilmore, it's Uranus. Sorry, we have to speak under these circumstances. It's strange being enemies now, after once being such close colleagues. And okay, yep, going back to that island. What was it called? Cross Island or something? But, yeah. The classic story. You know, I always, you know, think back to Dr. Mega Man with Dr. Light and Dr. Wily and stuff, but it's been in everything. And of course, Astro Boy's probably one of the first things to do it, honestly. And of course, Dr. Gilmore is a big Ochanomizu reference as well. But yeah, Astro Boy's probably the first big example with Ochanomizu and Tenma. Huh, we're like zooming into the island, zooming underneath the ocean to this little egg thing or something on the ground here? Huh. But that's why I chose Magma Island, the Mythos Cyborgs base for our battleground. You can decide to face your fate here, where no innocents will be harmed. But okay, this is their base, I assume. Okay, so if you try and hide, then we're just going to raise the world. Like, raise as in, like, you know, R-A-I-Z-E. Like, you know, we're going to raise it to the ground, or we're going to, you know, leave no stone or city unturned. They'll destroy every city trying to find us. But, you know, who else can stop them? And who knows, maybe you're cunning enough to defeat us. Dr. Uranus, what are you saying? And glares at him. Well, Dr. Gilmore, we'll be waiting. But yeah, so they've got a bit of a, like, you know, button heads thing as well. And that's going to be the key to us winning. Okay. So, Dr. Gaia is going to work together with Centaurus D to ask a favor. He's going to try and betray Dr. Uranus. Speed to Vietnam. Destroy the cyborgs before they can even depart. Okay, because he thinks that Dr. Uranus wants to, like, team up with them maybe or something. Dr. Uranus offer mercy. I offer the element of surprise. A preemptive strike will ensure their demise. If you fear your enemy, crush them from the onset. But okay, so this is our, of course, first vanguard sort of guy. Always loving a shonen series where you got the first guy you fight who is tons of personality, but the weakest guy out of like the whole group. But ends up being the guy that everybody remembers. Maybe not the most, but like very, very highly people remember them because they were the first. Okay, so disable their facilities, make it so they're beyond repair, but bring 2 or 3 back for study. And I'll reward you with a new ability. I don't think he can actually do that. But alright, our little centaur boy here. What's he gonna say? Okay, they're all just like, by the way, Dr. Uranus, we just wanted to know, we're on board. We agree with you. But okay, yep, of course this is Pan. Of course this is Pan. But yeah, all he can say is kiki. But okay, they can understand him. You have heard Gaia ordering Centaur's D to do what? That rat! And his whole hair. Oh, does his word mean nothing? He promised me. Wait, Dr. Uranus, I can stop Centaur's D. Okay, so they all leave. Oh, okay, but they all leave, but he actually catches up first. I guess, yeah, he didn't get to tell them where he's doing it, so they all left in the wrong direction. But Pan catches up in time. But yep, I told Dr. Uranus. Alright, he's off on his own. Can he just fly? He can just fly through his hooves, I guess. He has like little jets going through his hooves. Okay, but yeah, so he is a cyborg as well. This looks so fucking goofy, though. This looks so goofy. So dumb. But alright, yeah, the chariots. Right. That's why this guy can go after him. But alright, try and hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not sure if he's gonna listen. Okay, that's Apollo. Okay. He got pedals. He's got pedals. Oh my god. That's so funny. But okay, gets in front of him. I'm surprised we were actually able to catch up with him and all that. This is not how I was expecting this to go. But alright, yeah, he's got a gun as well. But we throw out a something at him, whatever you want to call that. A fucking shuriken-like thing, but Greek. And cut his gun in half. And then it shines the sun down on him. Alright. Tackle him or something. I'm not sure how. Tackling him with a chariot. Lasso him. Nice. Alright, and just drag him through the sky back. What was that? No. Alright, what's Pan going to go do? God, I love Pan's proportions. It's so cute. So cute. But alright. Cornering him now here. Smashing their faces together. Oh, he got away. And well, we let him go. Dropped him in the water. Alright, now we're back. He's trying to spin it around on him. Like, like the Mythos cyborgs are our children. Also, we're saying Mythos here. I don't know if that's going to stay. I'm not sure which one's correct. We've only seen it twice, I think. But either way, the Mythos cyborg are our children. Do you think I'd want to see even one of them die in an unnecessary clash? Hate to think that you'd sacrifice your children for some delusional edict of fair play, Dr. Uranus. Yeah, maybe your sympathy for the enemy betrays where your loyalties lie. Maybe you'd be happy to see this great organization crumble. That's not it at all. I believe that fighting at all may prove unnecessary. Dr. Gilmore may just surrender his team to us when they arrive. Much too trusting. But interesting, he managed to turn it around on him. And I call the shots around here. Okay, he's actually the one most in charge. But he's still having to kind of go behind their backs. The centaur just tucks him under his, or puts him on his back there. But yeah, perhaps it's time for you to have an upgrade. He's catching the cold. But yeah, Pan just keeps laughing at him over and over. But, come here, I have something for you. Here's a sweet egg for all your help earlier. Now, Pan, it's your job to keep me posted on those guys from now on. There are a lot more sweet eggs where that came from. Okay. Got him in our payroll, basically. Okay, never mind. No, never mind. He's gonna be the tattle. Aw, they give him a nice little ribbon. Yeah, but he's a boy. You don't like that ribbon. You don't want it. Okay. Hard to get a read on Pan here, but he just seems like a goofy little Chota boy. Chapter 23. ocean bed tunnel, which I assume is gotta be their base. Let's take our submarine down there. It's so cool just having a fucking group where our main base is a submarine. It's so damn cool. Radar's picking up something. Another vessel approximately 2,000 meters in front of us. Another submarine. 5 submarines, actually. Yeah, it's gotta be them. And cool, they've got a very similar style to ours, but a little bit brighter, it seems. Oh, they're American? This is U.S. 20th Submarine Fleet. You are piloting an unknown vessel. Yeah, shit. What are we gonna do now? They're not just gonna let us go. Yeah, we're gonna either have to escape or fight, so... No, when you're supposed to take the helm, you're not supposed to literally take the helm. Ba-dum-ba-dum-dum. But using counter tactics, split their fleet and trying to flank us. Just gonna have to fight them or something. Drive a hard line right down the middle. Alright, split them. Let's do it. Oh shit, more vessels, more people. Nope, Soviet subs here. Okay. Oh yeah, wolves in front, tigers behind. Oy. Try and get them to fight each other. Have to fight one of them. No. Yeah, if we can get out of this in time, we can make them fight each other, and then we'll be able to use that for escape. Alright, we're diving deeper. Don't know if the craft can take it, but, okay, but yeah, it's better than theirs, but... So now, what are they gonna do? Yep, it's Red, the commies! It's Yankee, the imperialists! Blowing each other up. Yeesh, well... That ain't gonna help the Cold War. That ain't gonna help the Cold War at all. We just heated it up a little bit there. But alright. They took each other out. Good for us, I guess. Why is this Switzerland? Why is that in parentheses and then dash land? But yeah, we're going to the Aegean Sea outside of Yugoslavia, between Greece and Italy and Yugoslavia. We can take one of 2 courses to Magma Island. One is through the Strait of Gibraltar, and the other through the Suez Canal. Yeah, how the hell are we going to get there? We're going to have to pick one or the other. I didn't even consider how the hell we're going to get to there from where we're at. But, yeah, so okay. Yeah, you got to go through the Strait of Gibraltar. We just gotta, right? Yeah, no way we're going to go through a guarded canal, certainly. Not through, but under. Years ago, Black Ghost developed a crack developing underneath the Suez as they exploited it. And they exploited it as they do everything. And developed an underground tunnel. Okay, so that's the underground sea tunnel. We're going to go through the Suez Canal, but through a ocean tunnel underneath it. Cool. Ever since, it's yet another shortcut in their schemes for world domination. That's so fucking cool. Like, I've never read a series where we talk about that kind of thing. Like, you know, using a shortcut in trade routes in order to, find a way for world domination. But, like, I love that. It's absolutely needed. Absolutely needed. I mean, that's happening today with all the fucking, what's the fucking word? Tariffs. With all the fucking tariffs on everything. And everything. China's trying to do the whole, like, different route. Trying to find a whole different route. Trying to create their own, thing like this, essentially. Not like this, but you know what I mean. Trying to create a different shortcut or a different workaround. But, even in the modern day, still, ocean trade routes are, that important. It will never stop being that important. But the current's extremely powerful, so we're going to have to, hug the ocean floor to get through it. Yeah, seems like the Strait of Gibraltar would be a lot easier. But at times, the sea can be deadlier than the enemy. The rapids through the strait could be powerful enough to tear the sub apart. But the current works in patterns. So wait. Are you saying, the rapids through the Strait of Gibraltar could be powerful enough to tear the sub apart, but not going so deep that we already said the sub can't handle that much deepness, more than a regular sub, but still not, a lot. And we have to, hug the ocean floor, and it's already talking about how extremely dangerous to do what we're planning to do, but either way. So if we time it right, we can get through, just following the currents. Yeah, why would we risk it, though? Should we get our promise to the mutual cyborgs? We only have 3 days left. Never make it if we round Africa. So wait, that's I assume that's Gilmore saying we'd never make it if we rounded Africa. But yeah, we're gonna risk it. Davy Jones just to save 2 days. Gonna risk it, Davy Jones. Precisely. So it's decided through the tunnel. Oh, okay. I guess it's decided. Through the tunnel we go. Okay. So we wait for the tide to ebb. Now we go full speed ahead. What the fuck are you doing, 004? Oh, what was that? What was that? But okay, we go inside. What's gonna go wrong here? Oh, we're just like scraping against the sides of it and shit. Yeah, you sure the sub will hold, Doctor? Not entirely. This is a bad fucking idea. I really feel like we should have moved this straight to Gibraltar. There wasn't. It seemed a lot easier than this. People go through the Strait of Gibraltar all the damn time. And again, I love that 008, yeah, 008 here is the one who's the smartest amongst us, despite being the slave. I love that juxtaposition. As I remember, deep sea currents are in constant flux. It's not the same day in and day out. It's unpredictable, so you can't calculate it. We could have navigated right into a whirlpool for all we know. Yeah. How could I know that? You're supposed to be the scientist here, and 008 knows more than you. Oh boy, yeah, too late now. Why are there rocks falling all over us? What the fuck? Why are we in space in a meteor storm? What the fuck? He's just being bounced around every single fucking direction, every panel border. And yeah, if we look bad, think about how the sub must look. Missiles? Let's fire our way through? What? Why? If we fire on the rocks, we can easily block our passageway. If we fire on the rocks, we can easily block our passageway. We'd only end up getting buried alive. Not really. If we use our torpedoes, or aft torpedoes, we can block up the works behind us and impede the flow of water. Okay, so stop the current. Oh yeah, 001, hey, you assume you've been sleeping the entire time, doing your fucking coma sleep, basically? But alright, fire all the missiles. That tunnel is bigger than we think. In order to get through, we'll need to unload our entire cache. Okay. Alright, fired them all off. Blew up the wall. Hopefully, that'll do it. Oh no, he ripped through the hull! Oh no! Okay. It stopped. Stopped the flow, at least. But yeah, not out of this yet. Still getting heavy debris showers from the rocks we destroyed, as if we weren't already getting plenty of that. And now, yep, back to the hull shaking. Let's get through this fucking passageway. But I love that we're getting a whole chapter just for the passageway to the place we're gonna fight. Okay, made it through. Made it out of the tunnel. Nice, on the other side. Nice kiss on the nose. Ba-do. Oh, why? You gave him germs. Alright, onward to Magma Island, where the real fight begins. And yep, that was our whole chapter. Cool, just a whole chapter of just going through an underwater, tunnel. It's the kind of chapter that I really feel you can only do in the 60s. Any other era, you could not do something like that. You could do a different in-between chapter, but a whole in-between chapter that was this chapter is a very, spy-like 60s sort of stuff, but it's hard to imagine that kind of thing being done after the 60s. But, yeah. Alright, now we're on Magma Island. Yep, swimming aboard the surface. We're going to we're gonna have to climb up these steep cliffs, but we're cyborgs, so it should be easy. Chapter 24, Achilles Heel. And alright, yep, gonna warn everybody, gonna warn Pan, and then Pan's gonna warn everybody. Okay, I see. So, squawk, kee, cubba. Everybody, we're just, transferring from one person who can't speak English to another person who can't speak English to another person who can't speak English. I love this outfit, by the way. It's hot. But alright. Going to warn the others now, assumingly. Or nope, they're just going to handle it themselves. And now the bird's been taken out, so they can't squawk anymore. Alright, Pan and Hippo versus the two of them. And is this like a gun in your nostrils? Or yep, it's a gun. It might be like an air pressure gun, but it's a gun. Throw some rocks at it. Stuff up its nose with rocks. And it's got guns inside its mouth too. Holy shit. Clog up that mouth. And now into the tummy. Give you a tummy ache. But it just spit up the rock. Didn't seem to hurt it that much. Oh my. Oh, rubber hippo. But okay, it's a rubber hippo. Apparently, yeah, its arms can stretch. Cool. Oh, he's squeezing my papers. He's just squeezing your eyes. Oh, ain't he precious? But okay, he's got a radio transmitter for an antenna there for a horn. But yeah, we're not gonna hurt him. We're just gonna rip off his fucking antenna. And okay, well, the elephant, is it wearing clothes or is it just like shadowed like that? And then Achilles coming in here. Let's take out Achilles. Find whatever his Achilles heel is. Onward, might panther army. Pan has found our prey. The hunt has begun. Oh yeah, he does have a whole panther army, like actual panthers. Why are these panels so low detail? They're so low detail. But yeah, can't hurt him, but he's transmitting our location. And that antenna is connected to his neurosystem. You move it, he could die. Oh, he kicked us in the balls, this little fucker. Alright, set it to stun. Shoot him. There we go. Yeah, just a tranquilizer. And through his eyes, her reflection. Speaking of eyes, how about looking at this through different eyes? Tearing into people's skulls like that, you should pick on someone your own size. Yeah, yeah. But you don't have the rubberiness, you know. But, assumingly, you'll still be able to outfight him. There you go. Let out that self-hate. But then what happened? Brought him in, bounced him off of the belly. And then just boing, 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 boing. Turned into a pinball. But alright, now he's going to leap at us. Yep, leap up at us and stomp on us. Or just land and then womp, 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 womp. What the fuck? Okay, weird. Now we're going to use some boulders to try and kill us. But we can just turn into a boulder ourselves. Or a little snake. Get out of it, okay? Turning back into a snake and a snake human. But alright, back into human. Blast him. Come on! Hopefully that should be it. Yep, off the cliff. Alright, done. Turn back into it. Why'd you turn back into it? Oh, no. For no reason. You were a human and it was done and you turned back into it solely for plot so that way our main character can try and kill you. But yeah, hold your fire. Let me transform back. It's me! It's me! So with the fucking hand coming out through Cyborg 007, also known as Goldfinger. Shut the hell up. What a weird reference. Like, it's just, like, how do I put this? This isn't a reference because what's going on, you know, would have a good reference here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is not, how am I, I'm trying to explain how this doesn't make any damn sense. He just turned himself into a golden finger to say, also known as golden finger. You're not referencing anything, you're making yourself the reference. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So contrived. But alright, perfect for heavy reconnaissance missions. Okay, so you're just trying to stay like this to be a spy. Yeah, why did they make an army of animals? Probably something to do with the name of the island? Magma? What? The Greek word for myth is Mythos. Okay, and it is Mythos. The character in Greek myths were often associated with personified animals. Were they? Huh? Were they? In Greek myth, personified animals? Minotaur, Centaur, Pan. Aside from that, I don't know any. Aside from those three. I mean, better they experiment with humans, or hippos than humans. But I don't know, I'm curious, like, is this animals that have been given human intelligence, or the other way around? Because there's a lot of animals here, too, so it would make sense if this is just animals that have been changed. But the panthers are all diving behind rocks, hiding behind rocks, and grinning. They look clever. That's what worries me. And they can accelerate. They might be cyborgs as well. Great. And what the hell just happened there? It, like, disappeared, went to Mach 2, but we still got it anyway. Or Mach whatever the hell we go at. Yep. It's doing the acceleration switch around you. Okay, they got the acceleration switches as well. God damn. These fucking panthers have that. And using the like a spinning shield, or is that just a shield that's not spinning? Maybe it's just a shield that's not spinning. But yeah, it's non-spinning shield, I think. Holding it up via the sun to beam down the sun onto us, like, the tail. I believe it was a myth. I'm not sure if it actually worked, but who knows? Maybe it did. But either way, using that against us. And now all the panthers attack while we can't even see to stop them. Throws a spear at us, and spear goes right through our chest. Or so it would seem, but just an afterimage. Through the heart of a panther instead. And then it shatters. What the hell? shatters into stone. What the fuck? Damn, he accelerated. Oh yeah, we accelerated, not the panther. The panther bites him on the back of the neck. Oh, chew away there, pussycat. I'm made out of rubber. Okay, so you can turn into, I guess if you can turn it, yeah, you can change your body into anything, so. We're just pistol whipping these panthers. Alright, bring 003 to safety, and then beat up on these panthers. Yeah, just beat the tar out of them. Oh, but yeah, again, they got the acceleration switches, but I mean, we do too, so it shouldn't be that difficult. And the bright light to prevent us from being able to see anything. And they got electric bites. Hard to handle this. But alright, taking a few out. But okay, he presses his acceleration switch, or something like that, which is on his knee. But alright, now he's jumping in. What's his Achilles heel, though? And he's got a button on his shield that actually makes it, like, shine like the sun or something. Like, he doesn't even have to, you know, angle it. It just does it on its own or something. But yeah, I guess before he was just blinding us with it. Now he's, like, amplifying it with us, too. It can, like, melt stuff. Yeah, so we gotta switch positions so we can't use it. Move so we can't use the sun. But yeah, now it's to your back. Now you can't use it. Oh no! That was his Achilles heel. And yeah, his sword shoots off an energy beam as well. But alright, get in close. Damn, sword's pretty good though. Sword's pretty good. Okay, no. We thought he was trying to position himself in front of the sun again, but no, he was just going after 003. Knocks the gun out of her hand. Points the sword at her face. Yeah, if you want her to live, drop your weapon. Great, got a hostage now. Okay, 10 steps back, no tricks. Great, but Pan gonna help somehow, for some reason. I don't know why he would possibly help us, but okay, he is, I guess because it's 003, and 003 was the one showing him kindness. So yeah, that's why he's gonna help. And of course, also, he bit him in the Achilles heel. Perfect for us. Alright, then he launched himself off the cliff, actually. And falls down. What's he doing, actually? Hold on. He's just... What the hell? He's going out of control. Yeah, he accidentally went out of control and accelerated into a rock and knocked himself out. Ah, so his acceleration wasn't like an acceleration switch like the rest of us. Or maybe it was. But, like, you know, it was coming out of his heels. Yeah, acceleration switches on both heels. Yeah, so without both switches active, thrown off his balance, he just went, whoa, and just slammed into something. But alright, at the very end, my name is Achilles. You fought bravely. I praise you. Alright. Not impactful. Not impactful. But, oh, give him a little kiss on the cheek. Alright, now we gotta fight the elephant. Going after 004. Where's everybody else? Is it just us? Why is it just us here? But damn, he's got a strong trunk. Very strong trunk. And he's got this blast coming out of his trunk, whatever it is. Alright, shove it inside his mouth. Poof, blow him up. Okay, easy peasy. There we go. Another one down. 003, anything you can tell us? It's going to be very dangerous. Anything in particular we should look out for? I mean, I kind of assumed it'd be dangerous. Yeah. I tried asking him, but he was no help. Okay, yeah. What if someone were to disguise themselves as him? Okay, yeah, so he disguises himself as Pan, goes in there, someone inside. What if we were taken captive? Okay, yeah, these two can take me as their prisoner. Wait, is Pan going to allow that? But do we need to do that? Why do we need both of them to do it? I feel like 004's plan was a lot better. You know, just have him go in there, and then both of us stay outside. What? This seems like a much worse plan. Oh shit, 007, I've been calling him 004 the whole time. 004 is death. Damn it, he's death. 7 is chameleon. Fuck. Okay, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I'll be with my 2 protectors. I have no faith in this plan. She's with the Iron Hippo. I thought you were rubber. And if that isn't enough, well then I'll just have to get nasty. Nasty? Wait, you can speak? Oh, who's this? Who's that? Somebody was watching us. I heard everything. Your entire plan. It was a fucking centaur, one of them. Yeah, one of the centaurus. Throw some rocks at him. Classic. Hit him in the head. Ow, ow, ow. Can't believe that worked. He was just playing dead. Bitch. Oh, he's got some sharp hooves as well. Alright, deck him in the face, but yeah, he's got those jet boot hooves. Got him out of the sky, back into the water. Again, we killed him. Jesus. Okay, killed that guy. No information. Chapter 25, Helena and Apollo. And we got Joe and Helena meeting here on the beach. She was out collecting shells. Very nice meet cute sort of situation. Yeah. Are you a Mythos cyborg? Oh, she's got a little ring here. Assuming like a radio device or something. Or it might have been like a alert signal. But yeah, yes I am. Will you shoot me as well? But, okay. Then from behind her, Trojan horse. Giant Trojan horse. Alright, gets inside it. Well, is this her, like, war machine or something? The fuck is this? Also, I love the way it's drawn as, like, a wooden horse. Yeah, every wooden horse holds a secret. Every wooden horse holds a secret. Having a fucking 2-page spread just for this. Alright, shoot some laser beams out of its eyes. Of course. Ah, you silly cyborg. Your acceleration switch won't help you outrun my targeting device. So damn, it can even catch us in Mach whatever the fuck we're in. Yeah, blast away some rocks to create some debris or something, like a smokescreen of rocks? Or what? Yeah, fuck up the radar. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the debris is clicking his location. Perfect. But then, once it all falls, where do we go? Throw a rock at it? Or that was just like one last rock, like all the rocks fall down, then one last rock falling down. Turns around, shoots at it, but nope. We were in the water. Now it turns around at us, but too late. Zapped in the face, blow up the head. Okay, nice. Thinks he can win. Oh, just take off the head, and then shoot missiles out the neck. And then, okay, we're on the top of it. Spikes come out of it. Now we're on the bottom. Alright, gets rid of its legs. Gonna go fly away, or it's just gonna, like, roll or something. You know, the last one's pretty close. Stop mocking me! And it shoots out of its neck hole again as it flies away. Opens up, actually, into 2 halves, and it's gonna, capture ball us. Okay, now we're trapped inside with her. Oh, no, actually, we managed to, fall into a little crevice there. High-powered magnet, I see. I can track my circuitry. But yeah, it's not like an inside thing. It's like 2 solid halves, so it's trying to smush you together. But no, keeps missing. Oh, it got our cape that time. Got our cape. And those capes, it's not just like one we can rip off. That's bulletproof, so. And the spikes, now we're even more trapped. But what's this? Ah, a little opening. Alright, gotcha. Oh, she's got like a wand. But okay. Hit her with the gun, assumingly. The gas or something? Gas part of the gun? I do think it had a gas feature on it, actually. But yeah, okay. Paralyzed her. Now what? Alright, she's just going to destroy the machine, take her out of it. Alright. Trojan horse, down. I'm no socialite, but you sure don't act like a lady. Yeah, I mean, very tomboy. But, yeah, I lost to a 0-0. But okay, now, the base. Yeah, we haven't heard from 003 or 007. And okay, so Francois does recognize 003. Were they all the way back there at the very beginning, with all the other scientists? Maybe. I went back and checked the scientists that were at the crowd by the beach in chapter, or like in, the Arc 1, Part 1. And neither of these two were there, so, they must have just been, behind the scenes or something. But a centaur's come to telling Dr. Gaia something, but he's whispering it to him, actually. Yeah, telling us that, we're disguised or something. What do you know of this one's abilities? Yeah, oh, well, if I remember right, she has some sort of enhanced hearing and eyesight. But yeah, so they're saying, like, oh, it's, someone who is, chameleoning themselves to look like somebody else. But, so they're suspecting her. But yeah, maybe we should ask this one. Me? Yeah. Yeah, how'd you actually catch her? According to Centaurus D, there's much more to this story than meets the eye. Okay, so that is Centaurus D. I wasn't sure, he looks a lot like him, but, took him out. But nope, never mind, he got back up. Yeah, they were able to beat Achilles and Helena's Trojan horse, but not you? Hard to believe. Yeah, you are a far inferior beast to my fallen soldiers. Okay. So yeah, as I said, there seems to be a like difference here, a little bit of a, class difference or a merit difference. And yeah, so she was alone. If all her friends are around, I would have never pulled it off. They're so strong. But yeah, strong friends. You've seen them fight. Well, I overheard you say, you call me sir. And he trips over himself. Well, everybody's always laughing at him. And bounce off the tummy. Bonk, 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 bonk. Alright. Try and get some... Hopefully, they can send us some information. I'm surprised they're not yet. I guess they have to, like, verbally say it. It's not just, like, a mental command. Oh, great. And a bird saw us. And yeah, now it's going to go alert them. No, maybe it didn't. Because it was like, yeah. Maybe it didn't see you. But alright, it goes in there. And then, whoa, flashed. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I thought it was like killed or something. But no, it's like being x-rayed. And it's like, okay, you may enter. But yeah, so it is a cyborg as well. I mean, I don't know, it has a skeleton actually, but I would assume it's a cyborg. Trying to tell him, yeah. Sure, she was all alone. My spy seagull reports seeing 3 of them. A girl and 2 others. A tall, handsome one, and a bald one. Is 009 tall? I guess he's handsome, but I wouldn't even call him handsome, really. I guess he's boyishly handsome. That sort of thing. Now, yeah, bald! Now you're insulting him. You are so bald. You're the baldest motherfucker ever. But yeah. Look, I only saw her, and so I acted. I thought you'd be happy. But yeah, 007 was bald, and his power was boink. That's the transformation switch. Didn't get Hippo Man's proportions right. I see. And of course I was alone. The others were beaten so bad they left the island. I decided to stay. If only they'd been here to save me from him. We're spending so... The one thing that I constantly am, like, feeling in Cyborg 009 is just how slowly paced it is, how long we spend just doing inane shit like this. I don't know how to put it other than just, like, this whole scenario we're in for this whole chapter. Or not the Trojan Horse thing is separate, but, like, for all this stuff inside of trying to, like, disguise ourselves, this would be, like, 3 pages in other manga, and this has been, like, fucking 20 pages. This is so much. Every time, I mean, going through the underground tunnel and any other thing that would be a couple pages. It was a whole chapter in this manga. Like, everything moves so slowly, but also, it's still enjoyable. And I honestly have, like, something to say about most of the pages, surprisingly. But, yeah, it's just shocking. But okay, intruder alert. Must be 009. Where is all of our other guys too? Why are we doing this like with 3 people? And it's the 3 that are good for infiltration, but not best for fighting. 005 we should have out here. We just upgraded him. Honestly, 002 and 005 should definitely be here. They've just gotten upgraded. Why are we not using them? And I'm not sure if anybody else has gotten upgraded yet. Okay. So, yeah, taking, he wants Dr. Uranus to take her, and I assume both of them or something, but I don't know, just her right now. And, take her, put her in a cell, but he's like, I got it under control. But then he's gonna, little cyborg mouse, keep an eye on him, especially Uranus. Squeak! Alright, but yeah, I think he might be trying to double cross. Yeah. Hey, 007. Bonk. Just turns the head back, as I suspected. And okay, Pan's with him as well. And yeah, Pan's already kind of on our side a little bit. Sort of, not really, but... And okay, yeah, don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Okay. So this whole time, I wasn't sure if he was, like, gonna be on our side or not. I think we really rode the line very well. Of, like, we were setting up a lot of it. We were setting up a lot of it, but we were also kind of setting up that Dr. Geo was, like, overly suspicious, that he was a little bit overly worried. But I guess not. He was rightly worried to be doing everything he was doing. And he was rightly worried to try and send, Centaurus after us first to prevent us from even doing anything. But Dog Boy, not the case. He's been on our side from the get-go. And yeah, the cyborg, the Mythos cyborgs are like children to me. But they're being used for evil. Doesn't matter. They're my children one way or another. Their reasons for existence make no difference to me. They're mine. Okay. But yeah, So he is, not fully on our ally. He is still kind of a, antagonist to us here. And the same with Pan, where he helped us a little bit, but he's still an antagonist. And Black Ghost trusts you even less than they trust us. Yeah, already spying on you. They don't even trust you enough to guard us. And so, yeah, we're saying like Dr. Gaia works for Black Ghost, but not him. Alright, transform into a cat. Let's go get it. I don't know if I want to see 009 as a cat. This might awaken something in me. Or 007 as a cat, I mean. Sorry, Pan. We got a big old kitty here to take down that mouse. And meanwhile, outside, we got 009. What's he doing? Okay. So is this Apollo? So that's what the 00s are capable of. Yeah, before we fight, tell me your name. Hate for you to perish in anonymity at the hands of Apollo. Yep, that's Apollo. I'm 009. 009, of the infamous 00 series. Yeah, I thought he already knew that. But yeah, you're not going to say your name, Joe? Joe, what was the other part of it? Joe Shimura. But alright. Both of us with acceleration switches, assumingly. But, I don't know. Let's see how a 00 fares against a Mythos Cyborg. Fight well for a mere prototype. And alright, back to the cat and mouse chase. It's getting away, though. Gotta have some comedy here in between the fight. And a nice little kiss between the cat and the Pan. Alright, let's see what you can do against Apollo. But does he even have an acceleration switch? Doesn't seem like it, actually. We're just actually beating the tar out of him. He's actually no match for us. Yeah, I underestimated you. Yeah, not the first. Back to the cat and mouse chase, using a broom to try and take it down. Smacking Pan in the head. Oh, I love these proportions. It's so good. Ishimori's so good at drawing animals. I was going to say anthropomorphic animals, but not really animals, just Disney animals. Ones that have a little more life to them. There's difference in anthropomorphizing. Like, these are anthropomorphic animals, just not what you would think of, like the mouse and the cat. Not what you would think of when you're thinking of anthropomorphic nowadays. When we say anthropomorphic, we mean furry, biped. I mean, he's kind of biped, actually, to be fair. But alright, just gonna be a high noon showdown. Nope, I'm done. Fuck this. Fighting like this is senseless. At this range, we'll simply kill each other. Yeah, what's the challenge in that? We have incredible abilities. Let's see which one of us learn to master our new technology. Okay, cool. Maybe like a competition instead of a fight. His body's starting to glow white. Okay, and then catches fire. The height of cyborg technology. Catching fire is the height of cyborg technology? My body can reach temperatures as high as the surface of the sun. That's really, really bad. But alright, enough power, one finger to melt the earth. Damn. Imagine what it could do to you. Can't get hit by that even once. All I've seen of your abilities is an amazing capacity to run away. And we all know that you can't run forever. Black Ghost has built you into a significant coward. Coward? You've underestimated me again. Alright, now he's got a fucking Hoover. He just keeps bouncing off of Pan's face. Suck up Pan. Damn, we got real sucked up. That's a good-ass Hoover. But yeah, you boast well. One man's courage is another's foolishness. I will still allow you to surrender. And the sky's looking real stormy there. And yeah, anything we hide behind just melts it away. Seems like you're running, though. It does seem like you're running, Joe. Cool transition. It's a cool transition, but going back between this fight and this goofy-ass Tom and Jerry skit. Of course, head in the shape of the tea kettle when he takes it out. And big old fucking oven dropped on him. Okay, the mouse took us both out. And, ooh, right through the shoulder. Ooh, right through the back. Ooh. Okay, first time we got like a major injury in this series. I mean, I guess not actually. 002 was the first one who got a major injury. But first time Joe's got a major injury. Shot should have finished him, but I'm not sure. The only way to see is going down there. But that would reveal my weakness. Weakness is water. Yeah, he don't do well in water. Okay, Helena. She's back up. I hope I didn't kill him. Huh? Talking about Apollo? Like, she sees Apollo and says, I hope I didn't kill him. I think, like, it's supposed to be like, I hope he didn't kill him. Or something like that. I don't know. Like, I would assume that's gotta be what it is. Yeah, you sure don't act like a lady. Yeah, this gotta be, I hope he didn't kill him. But okay, yeah, she's gonna go into the water secretly. Don't need to breathe, apparently. Or can hold her breath down there for very, very long. I forgot all the Cyborgs can hold her breath underwater for a long time. But alright, yep, there he is. Trapped under a rock or something. Okay, yeah. Who knows how long he'll last. I mean, a couple hours down here, honestly, he'd probably be fine even without you, but I appreciate the help. Waking him up underwater. It's me, Helena. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Such a beautiful name for an evil warrior. I love fucking spy romance. Yeah, could have killed me earlier, but you didn't. No one has ever shown me mercy. Damn, use of Cyborg's pretty rough. Yeah, and where are your friends? They can help us. No, I can't tell you, but I just want to save you. Trust me. Okay, 3 miles from here. A small coral reef hidden in the rocks. Okay, we're on our way. But the evil spy dolphins, they see us. Chapter 26, Atlas Invasion. Okay, and it's time for Atlas. He's gonna be a big boss one we gotta go. I really do hope, though, that we get the other fucking Cyborg soldiers involved. I'm getting real tired of only 003 and 007, I gotta say. Really gotta say. But okay. Part 1, which definitely means we're gonna split this up, you know, between the volumes. But okay, they are being kept in an electromagnetic cage. And yeah, Dr. Gaia, real happy about this. And 007 still in those clothes. So okay, how does that work? How does that? I guess because yeah, when he first transformed, he typically is like wearing his uniform. So I guess he had to take off his uniform, put on whatever this is, a tutu and a tutu around the neck as well. And can't even get a telepathic message out through this cage. Really should have sent that distress signal a lot earlier, way earlier. And yeah, Pan as well. Yeah, Pan, you traitor! You, of course, will not get the quick death they will. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Careful, careful. So innocent and young. And now you betrayed my trust. No better than Dr. Uranus. I know, too, that you betrayed my trust. I mean, yeah, the mouse, of course. Yeah. So, what are they going to do with Dr. Uranus? Oh, okay, okay. 006 and 004 are out of the sub, checking out things. Okay, Merman as well. Good, good. Okay, so 009's transmissions have ceased. Right, well, we're going to bring, you know, him back here with Helena, so that's why we're seeing all these guys, assumingly. I do wish we got more Merman. He's like, definitely in my, like, top 4, maybe. Maybe top 3, even. But, you know, he would definitely be higher, maybe, you know, definitely my top 3 if he got to do a little bit more. But, yeah, I just love his personality. And, yeah, 009's handled worse, I know. But, okay, here we go. Helena, 009, approaching. Okay, so they are going to listen to her. But the spy dolphins, yep. Okay, yeah, Merman, no. Get them, 006, I'll wait here. Merman, you should be the one going to deal with them. What's he going to do? He can't breathe fire underwater, I assume. So what the hell is the mole going to do? Yeah, I guess with just guns. But, are you going to get them? Are you going to get them, dude? They're both just leaping in and out of the water. And great. Now Atlas saw him. Oh, fuck. Well, if 006 gets his own fight, right? 006? Yep. Gets his own fight, then that'd be cool. Yeah. But I doubt it's going to be that simple. Don't bring Atlas all the way back to the sub. Oh my god, he did. He brought him all the way back to the sub. That's why we should have had Merman do this. Idiots. We're going to step on the sub. He is truly enormous. I don't think I realized just how truly big he was. Oh no. He got us. He stepped on us. Yeesh. Okay, we got away though. It just like scraped us as it like went past. And now he's ripping us open like a toy. Alright, fire the torpedoes at him. Boom. Nothing. Okay, we got free a little bit, but don't know if we did any damage. That's where we're ending Volume 7, just right here. Okay, or Volume 6. Ooh, I like this cover a lot. Just very, very sketchy with like fucking colored pencils and stuff like that. Ooh. And okay, so the so the centaurs are like 2 separate colors. Like, you know, I was wondering, like, you know, because they're cyborg, is it going to be like all one thing or not? But no. And that's what Apollo's color was. Okay, yeah. I was wondering if it was going to be like white, because like the white flame, but no. But yeah, some cool designs for everybody here. Pan's purple! Pan's purple with green satyr legs and red hair? What the fuck? Not what I was expecting at all. But really nice to get this. Blimey, you catch an eye of that. What? Who would be saying that? 007, you would assume, be saying that, but he's not here. So who the hell's saying that? I don't know. Who's saying, blimey, you catch an eye of that? Who else would possibly be saying that? I don't know. Oh, well, great. Is water rushing in? He grabbed the sub. Did he, like, break the wall? Breach the hull? Water's coming in now. Oh, no, he just fell? How the hell could he fall? 005 is out there. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go. Finally. 005. Show him what for. Was this, like, it grabbing 005 or something like that? I think, maybe, and then throwing him or something? I'm not sure. Unclear. A lot of the action in this manga. Unclear. Maybe he's not trying to stand up to it. What do you mean? I mean, get us out of here. I'm going to try and fix 009. Okay, so, like, he's just buying us time or something? I hope he does. I hope he's okay. And yeah, okay, so the canals are too narrow for Atlas to follow us, so that'll be good. So 005, we'll just keep him at bay. That's all we can hope for. Oh god, okay, so he's like ripping the canal open. He is goatseeing this undersea ocean canal. What the hell do we call this thing? Some under ocean tunnel. I don't know what the hell we called it, but either way, he's ripping it open. Yeah, 005 can't even make a dent into it. Oh, never mind. He can exactly make a dent into it. Alright, yeah, just keep punching it in the same spot over and over again, and maybe you'll breach it. But okay, you annoyed me long enough. Prepare to meet your doom. And then karate chop. Karate chop us. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, broke our arm, broke our leg. Ooh. And that's the upgraded form as well. Damn. 005. Yeah, I appreciate the effort you're putting in here. And I'm going to be stepped on. Stepped on. Crushed. And now making his way into the canals after us. Shit. Damn, I was not expecting something that serious to happen. And the whole hull is shaking so much. Can't do anything but minor surgery. Can't do anything big or else something bad could really go down. Okay, what's the plan? 002, 006, and 008. Come with me. Wish us luck, Dr. Gilmore. Okay, so we're just going to go try and stop it ourselves. This little one's about the most useless member of the team. Sure, he's the most powerful, but he'll be sleeping for at least the next 2 weeks. So he woke up and went right back to sleep. This bitch never helping. Okay, this is what I wanted, though. To see our reserve team do some stuff on their own. And yeah, I was getting what I wanted from 005, even if it ended in disaster. He's just throwing more and more rocks at us. Oof, oof. But yeah, the water softens the blow, but it still hurts like hell. He's running on it like... Alright, time for attack. Yeah, I knew he was big, but I didn't know he was that big. Stop with these poses. Yeah, I'll bet he's as dumb as those rocks he's dropping on us. I don't know about that. He seems a little bit more intelligent. Alright, circle around him, blast him while he's disorientated. Ain't doing nothing. But then he spins himself and just flings us all away. Great. Don't hit your head on the rocks, merman. Come on. But yeah, creating a big torrent here. Not good at all. He's slamming us into the rocks, dashing us against the rocks. And now big leap, and the ship is now fucking on the ocean floor, being buried under rubble, under the rocks. Alright, Helena, what are you gonna do? She gonna go outside? Okay, yeah, maybe you can. Guess there's nothing I could have done to stop her. Didn't realize that was gonna be a gag thing. But okay, great. Okay, no, she still managed to push the boulders off. Got out. Gonna try and go talk to Atlas or something. Okay, gonna try 004's missiles. And if these don't work, we're gonna have to resort to more drastic measures. What? Is it like a bomb inside him or something? Isn't that why Black Ghost built me with an atomic self-destruct system? Yeah. He's got a nuclear bomb inside himself that he can self-destruct. All right. So from the leg, well, and here's some from my leg. Weren't they both from your leg? They're all from your leg. What do you mean? And here's some from my leg. Just here's more from my leg. But not a scratch. Okay, time to blow ourselves up. All right, leaving the rest of you, gentlemen. Damn. We're gonna lose so many of our soldiers here. But okay, yes. Stop him. Helena, stopping him. Or Helena, she's talking to Atlas, but that stops him. Okay, any harm comes to them, I'll be killed. I'm a hostage. They captured me and equipped my body with a remote-controlled bomb. They could end my life with the mere flip of a switch. Cool. Never seen somebody do this. A, like, pretend hostage scenario to get somebody to stop. That makes a lot of sense. Normally, every other time I've seen it, they just run up and go, stop, don't fight, they're good. But no, this makes a lot more sense. No, I'm a hostage. There's a bomb in me. If you retreat quietly, they'll set me free. I didn't know Dr. Gilmore had it in him. They think this is actually real. But alright, I understand, Helena. I will let them live so that you might too. Yeah, I'm sorry, Atlas. I'm ashamed to have been caught. It's not your fault, Helena. Cyborgs, listen carefully. I will spare your lives now. However, you must return Helena in an hour. The bombs must be removed from her body. If you do not meet that deadline, then yeah, they'll come back again. Okay, it worked out. Whew! So, okay. She was coming out here to talk to Atlas, heard 004 talk about the bomb inside himself, and went, oh, I can work with that. And then she used that. Cool. But yeah, why would you lie to save us? I don't know. I don't know why I would lie to my friends. I'm a traitor. Yeah, it's a difficult time, my dear. Yeah, we're all traitors in a way. And where's 005? What's he doing? Sorry, I thought we were talking about 006, but he's right here. 005 is, of course, well, we don't have a name for him, we don't even have a nickname for him, but, you know, he's 005, he's the strong one. The guy who got his arm and leg ripped off trying to protect us. Yeah, come on, this is our chance to become allies. Come on, Helena. Evidence points to the two of us troubled by the same dilemma. We have both been tricked and manipulated by the Black Ghost. We haven't been tricked? You are traitors to the Black Ghost. Really? Traitors? Traitors against an organization that is hell-bent on destroying the world? Destroying the world? No. Black Ghost is trying to better the world. By employing cyborg-based technology, Black Ghost will be able to create a new world. A better world for humanity. And that is how you've been tricked. Yeah. But okay, 009 is dead? What? What the hell? And volcano erupts. Got to see this guy's powers or something. He's got electricity-based powers, as they all do, and then he can defend himself from the rocks. But okay, but yeah, so he just withstood the eruption. Now goes off into the forest. Some big old headed animals. And now Panther's gonna try and get him, but no, shocks him, and again, they disintegrate or explode into shrapnel. Silly kitty. Alright, oh, and then like opens up. Cool. But okay, they walk past each other. Little mouse, squeak, squeak, squeak. Following him. Alright, back to these guys. What? Squeak, squeak! Can't believe that little rat's still poking around. He's a mouse, not a rat. But yes, either way annoying. Looks at switches. Looks back at the mouse. What? Would you prefer to be called a rat? Huh? Is that what you want, you little spy? Did he not know that it was following him? Or... I don't know. Weirdo. Okay, so he sees the switch to flip to get us out, assumingly, of the barrier, and then he pretends to chase after the mouse and bumps his head on those, opening them up. Had to be his plan. Yeah, you're right. It can't be caught. Enough of this foolishness. I'll be back later. Yep. But yeah, he accidentally flipped that switch. So get a transmission out. Don't try and I guess okay. So they were talking communicate with your electro wave transmitter between each other. Contact. I guess they don't know 009 is down for the count, but they should be trying to contact him. Okay, Pan's gonna help us. He's gonna guide us. But of course, him and 007 do not get along. Alright. And there's Centaurus D. Alright, hold up, chums, this one's mine. Boop, around the belly button. Has it always been the belly button? I just forgot about that. Alright. Now he transforms himself into a different centaur. Oh, okay. Transforms himself invisible. He can do that. He can make himself invisible. I mean, that's chameleon, baby. So. Alright. Took him out. Easy. Okay. And okay, he's fallen. Yeah, he was invisible the whole time, so. This outfit for him is so funny. Alright, so now we're in like sewers or something. And then a whirlpool here. It goes straight to outside, apparently. Okay, but no, we don't have to go through that. We can climb through this chasm here. And then an alarm's going off. But yeah, Dr. Uranus, he's going to get something. He's going to get some punishment. Yeah. We got to save him, even though, you know, he's not a great guy himself. Like the Mythos Cyborgs, they're being tricked. Dr. Uranus is not a great guy, but he's, you know, doesn't mean we're not going to save him. Okay, yeah. 007, you got to go do it. 003 ain't. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Yeah, it would be nice if you helped us a little bit, 003. Like, you know, I like your character a little bit, but also you're a bit, you know, you're not a great person either. You're constantly making everybody else do what you think is the right thing to do. If you think it's the right thing to do, you should be doing it too. What is that? Oh boy, sea monster. Oh boy, what sea monster is this? What, you know, cyborg sea monster. Its face is so derpy. Just move slowly towards the exits. Yeah, it'd be impossible for that to actually be a dinosaur. However, I wouldn't put it past Black Ghost to combine cyborg technology with Jurassic evolution. Okay. Okay, it's coming after us now. Jeez. Try and shoot at it, but it's probably not going to do much. And then what's going on? I'm not sure. The tail slapping us or something? Seems like it. And drop the blaster. Shit. That's not good. Hope we can get another one. But okay. Let's go out the cave. Gonna end up in its mouth. But it doesn't go out of the cave. Huh. Okay. Right into the hands of Centaurus D, though. Alright. Down to the water. But he got Pan. I forgot Pan can't breathe underwater. Ah, shit. They didn't design him with that? I thought they got everything we got. But and he does like a rocket kick. Cool. But knocks her out, takes her back. Well, so much for that escape. And yeah, only 2 of them. Yeah, what about the bald one? Yeah, and Dr. Uranus. Oh, what happened with Dr. Uranus? Was arguing with the traitor Uranus, and suddenly, wham, it fell on me like a ton of bricks. Or it felt like a ton of bricks had hit me. But yeah, so 007 rather, got him out of there. Oh, really? The molecular transformation camouflage was one of Dr. Uranus's touches. Interesting. But yeah, that's cool. Cool, being saved by his own creation now. Pat yourself in the back later. Alright, yeah, back to the chasms. Yeah, after this spot, no idea. Looks like we're gonna do some swimming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dinosaur time again. But alright, back to the submarine, back to 009 being dead. Need to bring him back to life! And his brainwaves have flatlined already. Oof. Can't even get his cybernetic circulatory or his respiratory systems to work. Damn, not even the cyborg parts are working. We don't got the good tools here either. The closest Black Ghost facility I know was back in Vietnam. His brain will have completely deteriorated by then, so this isn't like a go take on a Black Ghost situation either. But 001 wakes up. Good morning, team. 001, you're awake. I hope it's not too late. Too late for what? Yeah, 009 is dead. It can't be. But, yeah, hopefully he'll be able to do something with his Esper powers. Okay, yeah. Use some Esper powers to bring him back to life. Zounds! He did it. He brought him back to life. Thank you, 001. Okay. But yeah, he's not dead. Not yet, anyway. However, we still need to act quickly. Our only hope at this point is to get him into cold storage. That will at least buy us some time where we can replicate his artificial heart. Okay, so his artificial heart has been destroyed. We need to replicate it. But, before that, guys, we have a problem! Yeah, it's 005. He's been torn to shreds. And yeah, Cyborg's Helen has not been returned to us. Your time of reckoning is here. Why did she not go back? Helena, that's on you. What the fuck, girl? You should have gone back. Alright, he's coming after us again. And we're just fully buried now. Okay, so he's in cold storage, but we don't want to have the equipment for this, so he just got a scarf and nothing else, and he just has to come in and out, in and out, in and out, trying to warm himself up so he doesn't die in there. And yep, that giant piling more rocks on top of us, just burying us more and more and more. And yeah, Atlas, I should turn myself over to him. I don't think so, Princess. You're with us now. Okay, so they were trying to prevent her from going back. Okay, it's not on her then. And yeah, we're trying to perform a delicate operation. Well, alright, time to face him again, but we use a different strategy this time. And 001 is with us this time as well. Alright, throwing rocks on us, 001, throw him right back at him. Boink, 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 boink. Just sort of not doing anything, though. Okay, knock him over, though. Knock him onto his back. It's something. Just preventing him from attacking is all we're asking for. Not trying to defeat him. What's going on? It's justice. I've used the rocks on him, and now the submarine is free. Okay, yeah, he unburied us. Hell yeah. But the engine stopped. We're not moving. The rocks must have damaged them. Alright, start on repairing the damage. I'll keep the sub moving temporarily. Okay, cool, cool, cool. He is truly insanely powerful. Yeah, it's just, you know, just the fact that he's in a coma for 2 weeks, and then we get him for 2 weeks with no sleep. But okay, firing off some missiles at us now, too. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, yeah. Redirect him. Throw him back at him. Good. Yeah, just more and more missiles. Trying to redirect as much as we can. Alright. Okay. Knocked him down again. That's all we can ask for. Just keep knocking him down. And now it unscrews his arms and his legs. Just the body left. Unscrews his tunic thing, or whatever you want to call that. And unscrews his head. And now he's got all the pieces coming at us. Well, that's a lot harder to stop. A lot harder to control. And then... what the hell happened? Huh? Where is it? They could have just disappeared. I was just about to hit them. It must have been some kind of trick. What the hell happened? Did we, like, surface really fast, apparently? Huh. The robot's gone? Oh, I teleported us. 001 just teleported us 500 miles north! 500 miles! Well, everybody back there is on their own now. 500 fucking miles! Alright, yeah, let's resuscitate 009. 004 and his team will repair the engines. And now I'd like some milk. 2 weeks of sleep makes a child hungry. And yeah, we're 003. 003 and 007 are still on Magma Island. 500 miles away. Now, how the fuck are they getting out of there? Oh, great panel here. Swimming with the beast underneath us, unbeknownst to the two of us. Yeah, Centaurus brings them two. Bring them two, they want two more. But yeah, probably headed down the same passageway again. And yep, find them again. And yep, now they're seeing it this time. Ah, monster! Yeah, explain it to us. That's no cyborg. That's a real dinosaur. Okay, that's just straight up a real dinosaur. Hey, we in 1966, baby. And that is peak kaiju times. I am stuck in 1966. I've been trying to watch every single kaiju movie, and I have been on 1966 for so long, because it's like, oh yeah, there's like maybe 2 a year, at most maybe, and then in 1966, it's just like 15. I don't even remember how many it is. It's so fucking many. There's so many, and tons of TV shows as well popping up. 1966 is the height of fucking kaijus. And so, you know, also at this time, kaijus were definitely a lot more, and they like, this is just a prehistoric animal that's been around here the whole time. He's been dwelling in this cave ever since the prehistoric era. I've been meaning to study him, but I never had the time. Well, now it's not the time either. Alright, into a dolphin. Might be a rough ride. And he's like, what the hell? Dinosaur just being so confused by that. It's time to boogie, bloke. But right into Centaurus D. And just easily picks us up. This guy is strong as fuck. I gotta give him that. God damn. But okay, turn into an octopus. Ink him in the face. Yeah, we're going somewhere. Care to join us? Alright, bring him with us. Okay. Bite him on the butt. Didn't think so. Oops, chipped a tooth. Yeah, it's artificial skin. But alright, yep, turn into a fish. Just get away, get away, get away. Meanwhile, Dr. Uranus. Hopefully he's doing okay. Alright, back onto the dolphin. Let's get the hell out of here. And Atlas is dead. Atlas, did the cyborgs escape? Or are they a little bit too much for you? I saw with my own eyes, and I still don't believe it. I came upon their vessel and attacked it with everything I had. And they vanished, didn't they? There's an Esper among them. Okay. A master of telekinesis. The art of transforming matter with the mind. I like this design a lot. I'm not sure if the voice I had was very fitting, but... However, I too am a master. Okay, Master Esper here as well. And all the minion animals, all the lesser cyborgs, going after us. Trying to find us, but we're 500 miles away, so they shouldn't find us for a long time. And yeah, give them a message. We've already got one of you. You guys don't come here. You have 24 hours to return, or we're going to kill 003. And we've got her up on a fucking cross, basically. A sci-fi cross. Oh, cool. Getting the bubbles in the ocean in his eyes. Dope. And yeah, they're just like saying this out into the ocean. They're just like transmitting it like speakers. But 007, it's up to you. Great, yeah. Don't know where to start looking for 003. Don't know where to start looking for the submarine. Shit. Alright, let's make a sweep of the area real quick and then come back. Damn, he looked at every nook and cranny around this whole ocean. 009, where are you, mate? We're dying out here. If I could just close my eyes and conjure you up like some crazy dream. I don't know what the last few months have been, if not some crazy dream. Joe, is that you? I can't believe it. But okay, so 001 teleported Joe back here. Oh, we're all here. Okay, teleported the sub back. Damn. And hey, Dr. Uranus and Dr. Gilmore reuniting. Dr. Uranus, look at you. Why, if it isn't Dr. Gilmore? Aw, sweet, sweet. Dr. Gilmore is such a good relationship with all the scientists, evil as they are. Scientists are scientists. Alright, chapter 27, the final chapter. Okay. Helena is catching a ride with 001 on his way to go face the other Esper there, who is supposedly as powerful as 001 is. But alright, the whole team's here now. With the whole team, surely we should be able to do this. But all the birds have found us. So much for the element of surprise. I mean, hard to be a spy when every single animal is a spy for the enemy team. And once again, another earthquake. We were feeling that earlier. What's going on with this earth? Oh, it's the volcano, right? It's erupting. Yeah. Okay, but so it's not erupting just yet. It looks like it's erupting, but apparently that's not it erupting. That's just it, like, burping. I don't know. What? Is this somebody's signature here? Seven's Samurai or something? Or maybe that's a Kana Samurai? I don't know. But or maybe just Samura? I don't know. But somebody snuck their I'm not sure about snuck. It's pretty obvious there, but put their signature there. Okay, so 002 carries a bomb and then drops it on the dome. He just became a bomber. Alright, yeah, now 002, get rid of those birds. Take out all the birds in the sky. Alright, Lion's here. Wherever this guy was. Alright, cool. A showdown. 002, 006, 004, and 005. Against, I don't know. We got the Minotaur, something, and something. I thought this was going to be the Trojan Horse, but apparently not. So, I don't know what the hell these guys are named after. Hope we get their names. Alright. And now, everybody spread out. And yeah, he zaps from the horns, of course. 007, 008, follow me! Alright. So, 009, 007, and 008 are the ones who are splitting up. They're not going to fight. They're not a part of these guys. They are going to go do something else. Alright, 008, those are yours. Go take him out. With his gun. I mean, if you got a gun, use it, I guess. Alright, they've got like missiles attached to them as well. But nice. Thank you, merman. Does this look familiar, 007? Oh yeah, this is where we found a huge dinosaur! But alright, 009, easy. If it's just a normal dinosaur, not a cyborg, this should be pretty easy. Huh, as if volcanoes and sharks weren't enough. Yeah. But alright, keep moving. We knocked it out temporarily. More falling rocks. This whole arc has been nothing but falling rocks. I gotta say, I'm getting sick of these fucking falling rocks. We can use these earthquakes to our advantage. Or like to mask the noise we're making or something. But alright, disappear now. Take off those clothes. Get naked. Knowing that he has to get naked to do this is crazy. Alright, so yeah. He's gone invisible. Go find 003 and get her out of here. As for us, we're going to destroy this place. But it's Apollo again. Great. Time for another one-on-one battle between us and Apollo. But then, whoa, some pylons flashing or something. I'm not sure what those are. And okay, 007 has found 003. But okay, I'm surrounded by electromagnetic disassembly waves. Another one of these things. I guess he was disguising himself as that. He was disguising himself as the weird little thing that Ishinomori draws. But okay, the whole place collapses, even without the without being destroyed. Or maybe this is back to Joe and his fight. Maybe that's what's going on. I assume so. But okay, the pylons shattering, the earthquakes causing everything to collapse. It wasn't us, actually. It is just the earthquakes. I don't know. Maybe this was part of 009's plan. I don't know. Not really sure. But alright, he's getting out of there. He's just running away. As always, our powers are best used for running away. Back to the fight up on the surface. How's that going? Just evading. That's really all we're good for, is evasion. I mean, we're good for fighting too, but you know, 99% of what we're doing is just dodging. He shoots out of his fingertips. Punch some massive boulders at him. Hell yeah. What does the horse do? He fires it out of his mouth and out of his fucking neck hole. Jesus. And 005 got hit again. Jesus. 002 actually shocked there as well. Just those two left. The Esper. Holding up all the rocks. I like these eyes a lot. Very cool. Well, 001, where are you? We need you, dude. We need you badly. And yeah, we try and shoot at her, but she just bends the beam right back at us. And drop the boulders on us. Seemingly, but nope, 001. Ah, so here he is. What? A baby? Is this a ruse? Nope, a baby's as powerful as you. And now, the volcano erupts, finally. And 009 and Apollo doing their duel. Cross paths. And, oh, we went down, it seems. He comes at us, but Helena jumps in the way. And yeah, she takes on the... Oh, sister. Okay, they were brother and sister as well. And into the ocean, where his weakness will take him out. And the whole island's collapsing underneath us. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the whole base is going to be taken down. And the lava's coming out now, too. No, it's water. Okay, it's water. What the hell? I can't even tell what the fuck's going on in these pages. Asper's just taking it all. Okay, what the fuck's going on? What the... I can't tell. I can't parse this at all. I guess this is an Esper battle or something? I don't know what's going on. Certainly a lot of destruction. Okay. And yeah, that was madness. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna obscure everything that happened with, you know, all the chaos that is caused. In the calm that followed this fury of nature, no sign of the Cyborg team remained. Cyborg Adventures continue in Cyborg 009, Volume 8. Wait, that was the end of the volume? Okay, no. Cyborg Adventures continue in Volume 8, but we got something else. I'm not sure what that is. We'll have to look into what that is. But, okay, so was this the ending originally in the magazine, and then we got some extra pages? Or, so wait, is that what this is? Like, Golden Lion, is that going to be of the Mythos Cyborgs? Doesn't look like it, actually. So, I don't know. Let's count like 20 pages back and see if we can determine anything, like if this was those 20 pages or not. I think it was like 24 pages, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So yeah, I'm curious. It doesn't feel like these are any of the pages that have been added. I wonder if I'm not going to see those, or I don't know. Where did it end originally? What were the 20 pages that were added? If anybody knows, please let me know. Curious. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will end this video here, and then make the rest a separate small video before we get into Volume 8, or what. I'm not sure. We'll have to read them and check it out and see. But this arc was an interesting idea, but the execution, I feel like, fell flat a little bit. as I feel with a lot of Cyborg 009. I love the concept of Cyborg 009 a lot, but the execution is not that great, but it is enough to make me want to keep reading. You know, it is a series I want to see out, see through the end. And, you know, I like our characters, and I like, you know, Ishinomori's designs, and I like his stuff, but it also is a little bit, like, it's a little bit more than messy, for sure. It's just slow-paced, I think, you know, despite the fact that, like, you know, it's, the arcs are relatively short, it's very slow-paced just in terms of, like, there's not a whole lot that's actually happening, and it's a lot, the vast majority of stuff we spend our time on is uninteresting, you know, between point A and point B. Like, we're not spending a lot of time on point A, we're not spending a lot of time on point B, we're spending a hell of a lot of time on the in-between, like, for every arc. And so, yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that. But I'll look into it and see what is next. And again, if you guys know about that whole missing page situation or what the hell is going on there, or if you have the colored pages, if you can give me that, anything you guys have regarding that would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to see more of these reactions, let me know. I'm doing them at a very slow pace because, you know, I'm not sure if anybody's really interested in these besides me. But if you are, let me know. Sound off in the comments, please. I'll see you guys for the next one, maybe, or this video will continue. We'll see. If it does end, get the fuck out of here.